So many years ago, I used to write for a TV show called The Monique Show, and we shot at Turner Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. Big facility. We had a huge sound stage there, and right down the hall, just off the studio, was a little room that was our craft services room. So that's where we would eat lunch. That's where we had breakfast. That's where we had dinner. Some amazing food consistently. They also had a snack table in there. This one particular day, I'm at the snack table and I'm just kind of eating what I normally do, we be eating some nuts or some M&Ms or some other, whatever wonderful, amazing a bit of junk food they had that particular day. Crafts tables have amazing junk food. Just saying. And there were two, what's referred to in the entertainment industry as production assistants, standing right by the table. These were young people. In most cases, production assistants are younger. So these were two young ladies, and they were in their early 20s. And they were talking. And one of them was sharing her dating story from the weekend. And she was like, girl, like I didn't know he was that old. Like we went out, and then like he like old, like for real old. And I told him I couldn't do that. I'm sorry, and I ain't mean to lead you on or nothing like that, but I mean, he was just too old. I didn't say that, but he just was too old. And we had to break it off. Like, I like him. He was cute and all. And I really did like him, but he was just too old. So I'm sitting there eating and I'm listening to them. And then I just decided to interject. Okay. I say, hey, ladies, I'm sorry. I apologize. I says, this ain't none of my business. Not trying to get in y'all conversation. But I'm just wondering, how old was this brother? Now, at the time, I'm in my early 40s, probably like 41, 42. I say, well, how old was this brother? She was like, he was like 32. I was like, and I just started laughing. And what I realized in that moment was age and what's deemed as old or what's deemed as young is relative. It's relative to the person who's judging it. It's also relative to your perspective, because you could be a young person who sees being in your 50s as young. So you could be 30 and you could see being 50 as still young. You could be a person who's 40 and you see a person who's 50 as old. It's perspective. It's determined by several factors. And what I realized today more than anything, that age is a choice. Like, how you age in large part is up to you. Like, I say this on stage a lot, but it's true. Like, you ever seen a picture of your grandma and realize that you older right now than your grandma was in the picture? But she still look like your grandma. She still comes across as older. And that's because in many ways back in the day, people, when they got to a certain age, they started acting older. They started dressing older. They started doing older stuff or what's deemed to be older. Today, good and bad, people operate and kind of roll with a younger perspective. Again, that's good and bad, because sometimes y'all doing stuff and wearing stuff and acting and carrying yourself in such a way that really you should realize, hey, ma'am, sir, you too old for this. You need to come on up. Okay. Hey, bruh, you too old to be wearing skinny jeans. Did I say that? Oh, yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. But age is relative. And let me say this before we get into today's topic. When it comes to dating someone older, hey, this is what I would suggest to you. Consider all factors, but at the end of the day, follow your heart. Follow God more than anything and lean on wisdom. Because there is some things to consider. It is different when you date someone older, particularly if they're significantly older. I mean, like a whole adult person older than you. Like you dating somebody who's 21 years older than you. It's a difference. You date someone who is 30 years older than you. It's a difference. It really is. You talking about a whole grown adult person older than you. You dating someone who's 10 years older than you. That's a different gap. It's older, but y'all still in the same range. But I would say to you is consider God and lean on wisdom. The reason why I say that is because today a lot of people deciding who they date and who they don't date, not based on them and their feelings and their emotions, their wants, their desires, or their future. You making decisions based on what somebody else think or what other people say. You making a decision not to date this woman because she older than you, because you concerned about what your friends gonna say. You don't want to date this brother because he older than you, not because of what you feel, but because what your girlfriends might say. How you gonna feel when you walk into the party? Because he older, because he got a gray beard, whatever. Yeah, the one of the most successful couples of all of Eunice and I's friends is a couple where the sister is younger and the brother is significantly older. They're one of the couples that lasted over the years, because just in life we got married young. There's a lot of people when we first got married that are no longer together. This couple is one of the ones that's still together. Yeah. So, and I'm sure people might have had something to say because he was significantly older than her when they first got together. But guess what? It worked for them. 2 kids later, beautiful careers, beautiful home, beautiful life later. It worked. So let's talk about that today. Would you date somebody older than you? Significantly older? Would you date what would be deemed as a sugar daddy? Or would you date somebody who's a cougar? Yeah, we're going to talk about all that today. So plus we got some videos we're going to play in just a little bit as well and talk about those. Listen, do me a favor. Call your mama, call your daddy, call your auntie, call your uncle, call your cousin, call your family, call your friends, and let them all know that the Akintunde show is about to start. Let's go.
Another track layer production, but no joke entertainment. Let's go.
Akintunde is gonna make you laugh real loud, so come on, scream it out. Akintunde.
One of the best stories that I have in satisfying one of our clients happened just recently. We had a young lady that was did a family reunion for, and then they came back and placed a reorder. Now, when they placed the reorder, we could not get everything done in time. Well, we had to pull a lot of strings, make some things happen, work a little bit late, but it worked out where we were able to get the t-shirts printed and out for delivery. That's the things that we do for our clients, and we want to do that for you as well.
It's easy to become frustrated when ordering branded products and apparel, but P&B Promotionals is here to help ease those frustrations with their over 800,000 promotional products and apparel. Whether screen printed t-shirts, embroidered polo shirts, stadium cups, umbrellas, or mugs, P&B Promotionals has just what you need. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. That's pbpromotionals.com, or send an email to info@pbpromotionals.net. info@pbpromotionals.net.
Imprinting the best for less. P&B Promotionals.
Greetings. I am Darrell Presley, owner and operator of Presley Cares Mortuary Services of West Columbia, South Carolina. Our mission here at Presley's is to provide excellent, quality, superior funeral service to all, regardless of economic status, religion, or race, with our society being embedded with a diverse class of people. Our staff here at Presley's pledges to offer only one class of service, and that is superior. So rendering professional services to the families that call upon us is not an option, it's mandatory. Presley Cares Mortuary Services, where we are caring for you and your loved one.
Go.
At my church, we help people get better by teaching them how the word works. and we want to make sure there is no excuse not to get the word. It's our goal to make all of our ministries accessible on every smartphone, tablet, PC, and television connected to the internet. So whether you're a man who needs some wisdom, a woman who needs some encouragement, or a couple who needs guidance, the My Church channel has just what you need. Simply search for the My Church channel on Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV, or visit mychurchchannel.org. You can also download the My Church on the Go app from Apple or Google Play App Store. Constantly on the move? Check out the Word at My Church podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Or simply download the Word at My Church skill on your Alexa-enabled device. But whatever you do, make sure to stay connected. See you soon.
It's the Akintunde Show.
Say what? Say what?
You heard what I said.
That's right, y'all.
The Akintunde Show.
Spell it.
A-K-I-N Tunde.
Oh, yeah.
What you doing, Jaleel? What's up, fam? How y'all doing? Good morning to you. Listen, do me a favor, share the room. Let everybody know the Ox Show is on. We got a good topic today. We're going to be talking about up in here. Dating older. Would you date somebody that is significantly older than you? Would you marry somebody that is significantly older than you? You know what? Now that I think about it, that probably is the better question. Would you marry somebody that's significantly older than you? Because, you might date somebody for a while, but marriage is long term. So, yeah, would you date somebody? Would you marry somebody that's significantly older than you? We're going to talk about that. Plus, we got some videos I want to play. Jaleel played one by accident a couple minutes ago. I want to play some quick videos. Just some things that I found on the internet in my reels. I get stuck on reels sometimes. And so yeah. Let's get Donna and Pastor Tuck up on the screen. Good morning to you. Pastor Tuck, Donna J, what it do? How y'all doing? Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Tell you what you do. Tell you what. Let's do something. Let's reset real quick. Go to break, Jaleel. Go to break.
One of the best stories that I have in satisfying one of our clients happened just recently. We had a young lady that was did a family reunion for, and then they came back and placed a reorder. Now, when they placed the reorder, we could not get everything done in time. Well, we had to pull a lot of strings, make some things happen, work a little bit late, but it worked out where we were able to get the t-shirts printed and out for delivery. That's the things that we do for our clients, and we want to do that for you as well.
It's easy to become frustrated when ordering branded products and apparel, but P&B Promotionals is here to help ease those frustrations with their over 800,000 promotional products and apparel. Whether screen-printed t-shirts, embroidered polo shirts, stadium cups, umbrellas, or mugs, P&B Promotionals has just what you need. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. That's pbpromotionals.com, or send an email to info@pbpromotionals.net. info@pbpromotionals.net.
Imprinting the best for less. P&B Promotionals.
Stop walking in front of the prophet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, y'all, listen. Mary Kay is celebrating 60 years in business and still going strong with quality skincare and beauty products, plus career opportunities with flexibilities. Contact Marcel Robinson McBride at 803-406-0489 to set up a free skincare session and to learn more about the opportunity. Again, that's Marcel Robinson McBride. Contact her at 803-406-0489 to set up a free skincare session and to learn more about the Mary Kay Opportunities. Mary Kay Cosmetics, family, still doing it big, still doing it strong. 60 years later. The Wendy Mills Agency, a licensed broker specializing in senior healthcare and Medicare, as well as other ancillary products right now, is looking for you. It is re-enrollment season, family. So make sure you get with her, reach on out to her. Again, she's got dental and vision, plus health and medical care. And she also has some good plans for other insurances. Reach out to Sister Wendy. Make sure you tell her you heard about it on the Akintunde show at 843-496-9735. That's 843-496-9735. The Wendy Mills Agency, Sister Wendy, our licensed insurance broker, and a whole lot more. Listen, we're back, y'all. We had to reset the room a little bit and get things flowing. But we got a good show today. I'm super excited about it. Let's go ahead and get the crew up in the building. Pastor Tuck and Donna J. We need another hot minute. Still fixing something back there. Fixing something with the system. It's live, y'all. Stuff happens when it's live. And it is what it is. Why he's doing that, I'll tell you about this. I'm going to give a huge shout out to our bishop and Dr. Marsha Bailey, who came by on yesterday and blessed the studio. It was great to have them in the house, and they came and prayed for Eunice and I, prayed for our building, this facility, and that was really, really a blessing. I don't care who you are, you need a blessing of God on what you're doing. And it's also very, very awesome when you have your pastoral leaders who support you in multiple ways, one of which by coming through and blessing your business. Go a huge shout out to Bishop and Dr. Marshall for coming through yesterday and blessing the house real good. Had a great time with that. Again, I was talking earlier up top. I was talking about my days back on the Monique show, and it was literally there's two young ladies in their early 20s, and they again just standing there at the craft table talking about discussing about this brother, whoever he was, discussing this guy and making light of the situation, which is someone who is significantly older. And it just was so funny to me the way they described this guy. And that gives you context and gives you really some understanding of how some people feel about age versus how other people feel about age. Again, you can feel like you're old. You can feel like you're young. You can feel as though that you are right in the prime of your life. But guess what? If somebody else doesn't see it that way, and y'all not going to work as a couple. So the best thing for you to do is to marry or date someone who values you for where you are at this stage in life. Not sitting around thinking about what you used to look like, what you used to be, what you used to have, what you used to could do. All that stuff don't matter. Everybody know that person who always talking about what they used to do. Yeah, man, back in the day, boy, I used to run them. Yeah, man, boy, I was sharp too. I knew how to dress, man. I was out here doing this and I was out here doing that. But that don't matter nothing right now. None of that matters right now, sir. None of that matters right now. Right now, you are who you are in this stage of life. It is what it is. Sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we get stuck in what we used to do, who we used to be, where we used to go. Be yourself now and find somebody who is comfortable with that. Donna got this great list of things to consider when you dating someone older, and I think that's gonna really bless some folks. It's funny too. It's funny. But I think it's gonna really bless some people in just a little bit. But you got to consider that. You got to consider where you are. You got to consider the fact that some people are not going to appreciate. You got to consider this right here. You got to be ready for this when you date somebody older. You got to be ready for going places and somebody making those mistakes. I've done this like once or twice. There's two things I hate that I've done. A couple of times in my life, which is why I sworn off this. I probably hadn't done this. It's in probably since I was in my early 30s, but one time I asked somebody, I said, what did baby do? And they was not pregnant. Oh, you talking about uncomfortable. You talking about an uncomfortable moment. I said, so just kind of talking about something else in case. I said, when the baby do? She's like, oh, I'm not pregnant. I'm like, yeah, dog. Ooh, Jesus. Did I really just do that? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You really messed up. Yeah. And I don't think Eunice was around on that. Remind me if you were Eunice. I don't think you were. But it was like one of the moments I was like, oh my God. I think if she was, it probably would have been worse because she probably would have been so embarrassed. She probably would have been 10 times more embarrassed than I was. Then one time I suggested that, and I got off this one quick. I was like, hey, that's your mom? Or he's like, nah, that's my wife. Dog. But that happened so fast. I jumped off that so quick that it didn't stick. It wasn't too bad. Oh, but it was heard. That brother heard what I said. Now I don't think his wife heard what I said. As I remember, I don't think his wife heard what I said. But that brother heard what I said. I said all that to say, be careful. Don't assume. It's better to play it safe. I used to do this a lot, and I stopped doing this right here. I actually did this a few weeks ago at the show right here for First Sundays. It was a couple on the front row, and I was like, "That's your wife? How long y'all been married?" That wasn't his wife. I don't know if they were. I think they were like friends or whatever. It was kind of an awkward moment because you don't know why somebody is together, why somebody's not together. Maybe they broke up. Maybe he wants to be in a relationship, but she don't. Or maybe she want to be in a relationship and he don't. It could be any number of things. The best, what I'm saying without all this, y'all, don't assume. Don't assume.
You out here exposing people's side pieces.
Exposing side pieces. Yeah, that's what.
Right here at First Sundays.
It was totally unintentional.
No, you're wrong. Right here in the middle of First Sundays. Oh man. Hey, bro, you're not supposed to bring your side piece to First Sundays.
You're not supposed to. Because we buy strong relationships and strong marriages here. We ain't buy side pieces.
Hey, bro, didn't nobody tell you? This was a Christian event. They just told me it was a comedy show, man. I ain't know. She just told me, come on, go to this comedy show.
Got your side girl with you.
They're going to say, is this recording? Is this recording?
It is.
Is this a recording?
And it's live stream.
No.
Yeah, man, you all over the place, man.
Right
Your
now.
wife at home watching it on the computer.
Right.
Hey, girl, Mark is at a comedy show right now on a live.
Go ahead. And
For real. I'm going to send you the link. You go check it out.
Log on so he can see it, so you can see it. Oh man! Shout out to Jaleel. Let me shout out to Jaleel real quick. Y'all don't know this. I was talking by myself, and I don't even know what the issue is. But he was running around here solving
yes, he was.
a technical issue while I was talking.
So that's why we call him Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Oh my God!
He takes care of us.
He gets it done. So y'all wonder why I was talking for a long time. Wonder why we on a one shot. Usually we operate and bouncing between shots. Yeah, I don't know what happened right now. It's just all I know is everything's working. So yeah. Oh man.
Corey said, "LOL." She didn't hear when you said it, but rest assured, it came up in an argument. That's why I call you. That's why I think you old.
No. Oh, brother Corey, it probably came up as your friend. Your friend. You got your little friend right here calling me. Oh, you didn't even correct him. You didn't say nothing.
You didn't even correct him.
You didn't stand up for me.
You better get your boy.
Yeah.
You better get your boy. That's right.
He been like, ever bring his bald head behind over here again. But
Ain't she funny?
It's a lot of things that can make someone appear older. Like it's
right.
It's sometimes it's your hairstyle, sometimes it's your hair color. I mean, sometimes how you dress.
It ain't even that deep. Sometimes it's your face, ladies. Y'all always get mad. Hold on. Let me finish. Y'all always get mad when fellas say smile.
Yes.
That's why we telling you smile, because them frown lines ain't your friend.
Daily I shall.
Ooh, Jesus. Ooh.
That is so true.
Got that so permanent scowl on your face, and then you wonder why you look like this Martha, and you're 32 years old.
Miss Martha. I tell you something else that can make you appear older is you got an old person name. If you got a 28-year-old girlfriend
Ruth.
named Sadie.
Come here, Ruth.
Hey,
Ruth
Mama.
walking in the room and she 19.
Come, I want y'all to meet Sadie. Come in here, Sadie. They're like, oh my God, how old is Sadie? Sadie 27.
Estelle.
Cletus.
Estelle. Now Estelle, that's the old name.
That's the old name.
Estelle.
That's the old name. Or if you got a twofer, you got two names. Barbara Jean. If your name Bob, that's my aunt name. That's my aunt name, Barbara Jean.
Oh, she gonna get
that. Well, she actually has. That's her middle name and first name together.
Uh-huh.
But if your first name is two names. Yeah, that's some old stuff. You Barbara Jean, Carrie Mae,
Yeah, if you got a May anywhere in your
Carrie Mae, Estelle Jenkins. That's it.
Oh my God, Don, this is the topic, y'all. That this is a Donna this is a Donna concept right here. I was like, that's real talk right there.
Yes. Let's be clear. These are Donna's topics. we want to make that clear.
You're making me sound desperate.
No.
I told you we want to make that clear from the top. We said that the other day. We want to make sure that the ladies understand. Me and Ak are not coming up with these offensive topics when they get offended. Donna picked these topics. These topics.
Hey, this is not offensive. This is going to help somebody.
It is. I'll say this. Earlier, Tuesday, we were talking about when you were out with Max. We were like, well, should we continue on with the topic? You was like, y'all can go ahead and talk about it. And me and Pastor were like, nah,
we ain't touching that. We ain't touching that. We're not touching that.
Yeah, because it's gonna have limited perspective because neither one of us are interested in dating older men or older women. So we are good.
We're not interested in dating men of any age.
Yeah.
We made that perfectly clear.
To be clear, go back and listen to the show or look at the show on Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah. But no women, because we both are very happily married.
Absolutely.
I got
absolutely
a foot massage to deliver tonight. Hey, hallelujah. Hey. Anyway, too much information. But
some people just trying to get married, happy or not.
Mute his mic, Big Daddy. Mute his mic. Put him in timeout.
You know what? But Friday at my show I was in Augusta, Georgia, Macedonia Baptist Church. It was an amazing time, and I went deep into the whole foot massage part of the show, right? And I think I stayed in it a little bit too long because it was funny at first, and everybody was kind of like, "Oh." Then I think I went some point.
The crowd got quiet, and you was by yourself.
Crowd was like, He kind of really on that for a long time. But anyway.
That was brought to you by Hawaiian Tropic Coconut Oil. That segment right there.
We need
diamonds.
it.
Yes. There you go.
That's another way you can tell if you dating somebody older.
Depending on wearing white diamonds.
Depend on. Ain't nothing. Again, I'm gonna say it again. Ain't nothing wrong with white diamond. I love white diamond. I actually, me and Eunice actually talked to a couple the other night, and I don't know if Eunice caught this. She probably didn't, but I caught it. But the lady was wearing white diamond as well.
Oh.
So because she
her
can't.
name was Sadie.
Sadie Estelle Jenkins.
Her name was Sadie, and her middle name was Carrie Mae.
Boy, Pat Suckers own it today. The petty spirit is on him today.
Yes,
I did, but I did catch the sister. I was like, oh, she got white diamond on too. But yeah, because But anyway, if your lady, if she use Avon or Gina Tay or any, that's old school stuff right there.
Really old school.
Yeah,
yeah, fellas, young guys, you go by a sister house, and she got a whole Tupperware set like up in the cabinet in the corner, like matching. She got the green bowls, small one, big one, large one. You know what I'm saying? She got the orange bowl, small one, big one, super size. She got that yellow bowl, that little snap in the middle. She got all that. You dating an older woman, sir. It's okay. Just ask her. Hey, how old are you? Because that's my mama. My grandma used to use Tupperware.
Don't ask. Back out the driveway, player. Just back out the driveway.
If she got all those bowls,
just back out the driveway.
Just remember that.
Go, Donna, say that again.
If she got all those bowls, she cooking.
After dinner, back out the driveway. After dinner,
she been
after
cooking.
dinner, back out the driveway. And remember to send her Tupperware bowl back because she will come looking for you.
Hey, look here. You not calling me back, and I understand that.
You didn't call back, but you better
you need to send me my Tupperware bowl. I didn't say. You need to say, bring me my Tupperware bowl, but you can't even find them no more.
That's right. Bring my bowl back.
Hey, these young girls ain't got no pot sets no more. They don't have that full that six different pot set. That big pot, that medium pot. that small pot,
saucepan.
that tea. Yeah, like see don't even know the name, but saucepan. The saucepan. That's fellas, you ain't going to no young girl house. She got all them pots and it ain't matching. No, she just moved out. Her mama gave her some pots. Her grandma gave her some pots. Her aunt gave her some pots. So this a whole other color. They don't match nothing. Like what strange red pot is that? Just use it. Whatever.
Just use it. That's an extra one I had from the last set I had. That was the only one I kept. But you gonna take that one.
And if she
Others
say
was
skillet,
messed up.
if she say skillet, you might be with an old woman.
Yeah. If she say skillet, you stay there till she finish cooking that chicken. Then you back out the driveway, because if she say skillet, she can fry some chicken.
Donna is on one, and she said saucepan and skillet.
That's right.
Yeah, you young girls don't know about no skillet.
Oh,
All the young sisters in the room. If we
say it's a pot. It's a pot.
if we own it, to let us know. If we own it,
Celeste King said, "Y'all better stop talking about me. Yes, I have these bowls passed down from my mom, and I do cook."
oh my God. If fellas, you go to a sister house and you go in the bathroom and her towels. She got that old school towel set. She got that big towel. She got the hand towel.
That's right.
And the washcloth on top of each other.
Face cloth.
And got that one with the lace hanging down the bottom that you're not supposed to use.
You better not put your hands on those.
Hey.
You better not dry your hands on them.
Look, wash your hands, wipe them on your pants, and go in there, eat that chicken, and then back out the driveway.
That fella, young brother, you 32, but you don't realize that woman is 58, sir. It is okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Just eat your meal and leave, player, politely. I appreciate this dinner, Miss Rue.
Thank you,
Sadie.
Thank you, Sadie. Harriet, I just want to say, Harriet, I really appreciate this.
Esther.
Ladies, if a man pick you up and he got cool cigarettes in the car, first of all, if he got cool cigarettes,
oh God,
you need go to the bathroom and call you an Uber, okay?
yes, because you're not safe. You're not safe. Yeah. You're not safe.
Oh, wait a minute. What about Marlboro?
If he got Marlboro, that joker might be a serial killer. Run.
Then send all your emails to Donna J and L Tuck.
Corey said, and she still wear a slip.
A slip in a hot water bottle. What is that red bottle on the back of the door?
Oh my gosh.
Why is that? What is that, ma'am?
When she sit there and her skirt rise and you see these things that stop around her calf.
Listen.
Those are called knee highs, players. Those are called knee highs.
Oh my God. Knee high stockings.
Okay, women, girdles.
We are.
Girdles.
Yeah.
They don't call them girdles no more, but girdles.
Yeah, if she refers to it as a girdle and not a body shaper, that's how you know that's a telltale sign. Have you seen my girdle? Okay.
The Terriers.
Miss Sadie.
The Terriers. Look in that dryer and bring me that girdle out of there.
Okay, yes, Miss Sadie. Yes, Miss Sadie.
He be saying, "What's a girdle? What the heck is a girdle?" Oh, excuse me. Wait a minute. It's not in the dryer. It's hanging up in the laundry room.
Oh yeah.
It's hanging up. It ain't going in the dryer.
When you go in the bathroom, don't knock my girdle off the shower rod.
You're right. That's right. You don't put no girdle in the dryer.
Putting that girdle in the dryer.
That girdle be so tight on you. That girdle be so tight. That girdle kill your spleen. You got to take me to the emergency room. Take me to the hospital.
Cut me out.
Child, this girl is killing me.
Behind your shoulder blade. Then moved all your organs around.
And shifted your lungs to your back. They looking at the X-ray like, how come your lungs got stripes on them? That's because
They're gonna say she had on a girdle.
I'm having trouble breathing. We're gonna have to do a head CT. What do you mean? Because your lungs up behind your ears now.
She had a girdle on.
oh my God, y'all.
Oh my.
Ain't nothing wrong with dating somebody older.
No, it's not.
Nothing wrong with marrying somebody older. You just got to know it. You just got to have perspective. You got to understand that you are dating someone that's at a different stage of life. It is what it is. It's not good or bad. Just a different stage of life. Something to consider. Donna got a whole list of things to take.
I got it all.
Oh my God.
This list is dope. Let me read some of y'all comments. Then we're gonna get into Donna's list.
Ashley Bailey said the towel is where I draw the line. That's too much. There's too much childhood trauma attached to those decorative towels. Even worse, the toilet with the fur cover on it.
Oh, look
you talking about trauma for a young lady with the toilet with the fur cover on it. If you're a young man, have you ever tried to get the seat to stand up on one of those toilets with the fur cover?
Oh. But do people still use them doggone toilet seat covers, them tops with the little afro on the top that you put over the top? Go ahead, Donna.
I got one right now.
Not in my house.
Donna said you got one right now.
That's how you know, fellas. That's how you know.
Top signs.
But I do not have plastic on my furniture.
Okay,
there
praise God. Praise God. That was to be clear. To be clear. But I'm gonna tell you something about them towels. Them decorative towels.
Yep.
Them decorative towels will get you in trouble. You have to.
Yep.
If you always ask, even if you think, always ask. You know what I'm saying? In most cases, there's them decorative towels are there, and then they got some paper towels on the sink. You use them paper towels, and when in doubt, wipe your hands on your pants. When in doubt,
use some toilet
wipe it on
paper.
your shirt.
You can use toilet paper if you want to.
Much better than to make a mistake and dry your hands on them decorative towels.
Anybody ever done that?
Oh, I
dry your hands on there, and you know when your grandmother or your mom came out and they looked in the bathroom and saw somebody had used my towel.
Oh, you in
big trouble.
You in the living room, and all of a sudden you like because when you do that, you done cross a big line.
Oh yeah.
So you in the living room, you done sat back down. Next thing you know, you just coming in and she got the bill. You like, what I do? Who
Dry your hands on my towels.
Who used my towels? Don't you dry your hands on them towels? You done came from outside, washed your hands. They still halfway dirty.
I know they're yours. I know that was yours. I know that was you.
You the only person been outside.
Oh my God.
You got 2 games of football, and you done took and washed your hands and dried them on them towels.
Oh man.
Them towels ain't never been used before.
And they change them out during the season. They change them out every season. They got the new ones. You know, they
Get the
change them out.
decorative.
Yep.
They go from powder blue to powder blue from that mint green.
Yep. Better not use them.
Papa Earl said, for older gentlemen, Old Spice, English leather cologne, Chesterfield cigarettes. He said older women, the frying pan has a burnt black crust on the outside. Tussie deodorant in the bathroom.
Yes.
Oh, we talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Tussie is a sure sign that you dating somebody who's sure enough grown, fellas. That woman got some Tussie.
Yes.
If she got Tussie, she's at least 56. I'm telling you right now, it's okay.
Ashley Bailey said if she still uses foam rollers with the tissue paper.
Foam rollers.
First of all, I need to be clear. This is not Donna's list. This is purely coming from the comments.
My list.
These are purely coming from the comments. Okay, so if y'all got a problem with anything on this list from this point on, I'll gladly give you Ashley's info, Kimberly's info, and Pop Earl's info, as well as
I got one more.
Corey Coleman, all of them.
Wait, I got one more thing.
Said if his dress shoes got gold tips on the toes, he old.
Oh. Yeah. Now look, we used to do. You was talking about pink rollers. My mother used to strip up. You don't even know about a paper bag and twist that thing up and roll your hair up with the paper bag and tie it.
Wow!
Now,
wow!
Come on, y'all know about that.
That sounds like somebody from the Depression.
Well, she was born in 1932.
Yeah.
That's why I get said that don't even sound like old. That just sound like somebody from the Depression. That's
But that's what
past
they
old.
look.
It's historical.
They took and they modernized it. They modernized it, and they
came
made
up with the
soft
foam roller.
curlers, and but they still do the twist ties on them.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
so that came from paper rollers.
Let me tell you something. I'm not hating on that at all. To be clear, the one thing I love about older people is older people know how to make something work when you ain't got what you normally would have.
Hey.
Yeah, that sound like Madam C.J. Walker's era.
Oh my God.
CJ taught me how to do this.
Yep.
Y'all on fire in these
Paper
comments
rollers.
today. If somebody got the glasses on, can y'all check Facebook? I don't have my tablet.
Yeah. Crystal Mark said, "No, can't do the toilet clothes, but my decorative towels, you better not touch."
Yep.
Kimberly Morgan said, "Old men wear those old school Steve Harvey leisure suits with matching shoes." Yeah, that's If he got some wide leg pants on, he
old school.
Yeah, he old school. Yeah.
If they up under his breastbone,
Yeah.
and they wide leg.
That's a telltale sign when a man starts
With some
wearing his
suspenders.
pants on his stomach.
With suspenders.
Hey, this is not even on the list, but I mentioned it up top, but I think it's one of the comical moments of God is that women's sexual peak is in their 40s and 50s. Men's sexual peak is in their 20s and 30s. And it's like, how? Why? Really, God? That's what we're doing now?
I just want to know who made that list, because I don't think that list is true.
You don't think that's true?
No.
Yeah, I'll give it. I don't know who said that.
No, that's
what I'm saying.
that's common. Look,
That's one of the things that was on the list. You still sexy. That was one of the things that's on the list.
I'm not saying that we're not active.
But they getting it in.
It's just like in your 20s, guys, in your 20s, you thought about sex all the time. It's like, and you be sitting anywhere.
I
know some old men who think about it all the time too.
Let's not take the show there. Let's not take the show there. But I beg to differ.
Thank you, Pastor.
I beg to differ.
I don't know who made that list.
I beg to differ.
I get. Hey, listen.
The peak. Oh man.
Maybe you need to change the diet. Maybe you need to get some of these oranges me and Pop eating. Maybe I need to see your case of oranges. To be clear, I've said this a couple times in the past couple years. Go to full screen on me, Jaleel. I'm good. Hey,
really good.
I'm just trying to tell you, hey, fellas, if you got a problem, maybe you need to get a case of these oranges me and Pop eating. Tell him, Pop, I do not resemble those comments.
Chanel McCarthy said a man made that list.
Yes.
Ashley Bell said if his car still has the manual window turn handles, hilarious.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
He's old and his leather probably smells like bro. These young boys can't even let them windows up. Mocha said comical moments with God sounds like a hilarious segment at church. I love it.
Man.
I love it. Pop Earl said that list ain't true. Yeah, I hear
Thank you, Pop Earl.
I hear what you're saying.
Yep.
Thank you, Pop. Tell him, Pop.
Tell him.
Look, Pastor Stephanie said if someone says they need a Correctol and not a Pepto.
Correctol.
I need a Correctol.
Oh my God, Jesus!
Look, it's a couple of these I take offense at right here. Where's the one that what she said?
As you said, if he quotes Sanford and Son like scripture,
yeah,
he's
exactly.
old.
That's it right there. Hey, don't you get on Sanford and Son.
I bet
that one right there, I take offense at that. Then Chanel McCarthy said, those kangaroo hats, wait a minute now. Ain't nothing wrong with a Kango. Ain't nothing wrong with a Kango.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a Kango, but you gotta know how to wear it. Let me just say this right here. Men, if here's another telltale old man side. If you wear your hat to the back, like you got a brim hat, and you got a suit on with the hat to the back.
Yeah, bro, you trying too hard.
Yeah, you trying too
I was
hard.
gonna say you
That's
just
old
trying
stuff
to.
right there. Yeah. Or if you got like a casual hat on, a casual hat with a suit on. No. You gotta know, like, sir,
You're trying
caps.
too hard.
Yeah,
You're trying too
caps.
hard.
Don't go with
You're trying
suits.
too hard. You're
Caps.
trying too hard.
Do not go with suits. Yeah. You got a full leather coat on with a baseball cap. Sir, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Yeah. If you got a crease coming down your pants.
Ooh,
And your
a
jeans.
razor
Your
sharp.
jeans. Your
Razor
jeans.
sharp.
Yeah. And you didn't just iron them like that. You sent them to the dry cleaner. You got to tell them put them jeans right there. Extra starch with the crease.
That's a
Extra
throwback. That's a throwback that says you graduated in 1980. You graduated high school in 1981.
Probably before that.
And you see, Pastor Tuck, he just offended somebody again. See somebody.
Hey, I'm just telling you because I know that's when my brother graduated from high school. He graduated in 1980. I'm telling you.
What year did you graduate,
brother-
Donna?
I graduated in 1976.
76.
Yeah, my brother graduated in 1980, and I remember those jeans coming back from the dry cleaners. So that's how I know that era.
You can stand up.
You can stand them up.
Yeah, for
They can
real.
walk away by themselves.
By themselves.
That's right.
Look, Pinky Johnson said, "You're older if you got that big powder puff sitting in that tub of powder on your dresser."
Oh, yeah, you remember that? Oh, that was a good one, sister.
Wow.
Sister, that was a
Pinky.
good one. Yeah.
Pinky,
Oh, my
I ain't trying
God.
to be funny. We gotta be old to remember that because I don't even think Ashley Bailey and Courtney even know what that is.
Nah, they don't remember that.
Yeah,
That's
never
when your
about
grandmother would
that.
get dressed and then put just a little bit of powder on her neck. That meant like you took to the next level. Like you extra clean, like a little.
Yep.
You do that in the summertime to keep yourself dry.
Yeah.
Because you know you might be sweating because you're catching the city bus. Yeah.
You just had that powder puff. And poof.
You had
my
that powder
God.
in your cleavage.
I don't even remember seeing one of those above the age of 10.
Jaleel said powder in your cleavage. Jaleel, that hit you pretty hard, didn't
That's
it?
a woman's secret.
That's grown stuff right there.
Yeah, I don't even think I remember seeing one of those above the age of 10. That's how I'm trying to tell you how old that is.
Wow.
That's old.
Wow,
I mean, you had real fancy. You had the powder with the little piece of foam. Not foam, little puff in it.
Little puff on
But you had
it.
Yeah,
that.
that's what she talk.
But
That's
you
what
had
she
that-
talking about.
But you had that fly handle on it. You had that fly handle. You had that handle with the cat fist on the handle, like balled up. Yeah, that's next
my
level.
goodness.
That's next.
With the catfish down. With
If you had that,
That's the cougar. We didn't get to that yet, but we coming to it.
okay. Let-
Come on.
we are so off the rails.
Okay, all right.
All right, let me listen. Are you in need of a quality used vehicle? Well, consider my friends over at Woods Automotive Sales. Whether you're in the market for a new vehicle or a used vehicle, foreign or domestic, Woods Automotive can get you rolling. Give them a call at 803-401-5837. That's 803-401-5837. Or go by and see Lester at 802 Hazelwood Drive, Columbia, South Carolina. That's 802 Hazelwood Drive, Columbia, South Carolina. Woods Automotive Sales, guaranteed to ride with a smile. All right, y'all. When we come back, we're going to get into Donna's list. We're going to really get into Donna's list because we've been cutting up so bad in these comments. Y'all been cutting up in these comments.
Oh, these comments is off the fire. They are on fire. I'm trying to tell
Ashley
you right
Bailey
now.
says, shout out to my Avon lady. She stays holding me down with skin so soft.
Yes.
Boy, tell you something, boy. Let me tell you something. You take a bath with some skin so soft, you greasy for 3 days. Hey, fam.
And you don't get eaten up by mosquitoes either.
No, and any mosquitoes that get on you, they're dead. They
Right.
just laying in the grease.
Yes, they can't get off.
Yeah, we be right back.
They tried to bite you and slid off.
It's the Akintunde Show. Are you older? Are you younger? Do you date older? Do you date younger? Ain't nothing wrong with it. We be right back, family.
Jesus.
One of the best stories that I have in satisfying one of our clients happened just recently. We had a young lady that was did a family reunion for, and then they came back and placed a reorder. Now, when they placed the reorder, we could not get everything done in time. Well, we had to pull a lot of strings, make some things happen, work a little bit late, but it worked out where we were able to get the t-shirts printed and out for delivery. That's the things that we do for our clients, and we want to do that for you as well.
It's easy to become frustrated when ordering branded products and apparel, but P&B Promotionals is here to help ease those frustrations with their over 800,000 promotional products and apparel. Whether screen printed t-shirts, embroidered polo shirts, stadium cups, umbrellas, or mugs, P&B Promotionals has just what you need. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. That's pbpromotionals.com, or send an email to info@pbpromotionals.net. info@pbpromotionals.net.
Imprinting the best for less. P&B Promotionals.
At my church, we help people get better by teaching them how the word works. And we want to make sure there is no excuse not to get the word. It's our goal to make all of our ministries accessible on every smartphone, tablet, PC, and television connected to the internet. So whether you're a man who needs some wisdom, a woman who needs some encouragement, or a couple who needs guidance, the My Church channel has just what you need. Simply search for the My Church channel on Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV, or visit mychurchchannel.org. You can also download the My Church on the Go app from Apple or Google Play App Store. Constantly on the move? Check out the Word at My Church podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Or simply download the Word at My Church skill on your Alexa-enabled device. But whatever you do, make sure to stay connected. See you soon.
It's the Akintunde Show.
Say what? Say what?
You heard what I said.
That's right, y'all.
The Akintunde Show.
Spell it.
A-K-I-N Tunde.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, fam? Happy Thursday. It's the Akintunde Show live, and Ignis is in the building. Ignis. I'm looking at these Facebook comments. Crystal Mark is so silly. Crystal said, "No, can't do the toilet clothes, but my decorative tiles you bet not touch." Hilarious. Crystal said, "Yep, paper bag and a lot of body."
That's right, a lot of body.
Danielle Lake remembers the paper bag rollers. I never seen the paper bag rollers.
Yeah.
I remember the
little puffs.
Yeah, what? No, the little sheets, the little roller sheets. Little
Like
roller
end
sheets.
papers?
The little
End papers.
The little tissue almost looks like rolling paper that you put on top of the pink ones.
Donna just clarified that. Listen, I'm having a full 1982 flashback. She said end papers. Right. When you go in that store, run in there and tell them to get me some end papers. So people in Savannah remember this right here. Your grandma tell you to go by Ben Sheftall. Stop by Ben Sheftall. Ben Sheftall, long been closed, was a black hair care store that was on MLK Boulevard. And black folks shopped at Ben Sheftall. They had everything in it. This was the old school hair stores back in the day. They had everything. So go by Ben Sheftall. Get me some setting lotion and some end papers. That's funny.
Wow. Okay, let me go with this. How about those old rollers? They were wire rollers, and they had the little pin you had to have, and you had to stick them through.
Yeah.
The little white pin. You stuck them through the roller with the end papers.
That's right. And you had to make sure you put that little wire thing. What was that? What was that?
They were wire rollers, and they had mesh over top of the wire.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I remember, I think they stopped using that before I started doing hair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's funny. Cause y'all don't know them little wire joints you had to pop on the top of it. If you put it on there wrong, it'll mess the curl up in the pattern of the hair.
Yep.
Okay, do it again. Take it out and do it
I
again.
don't like that.
Yeah, that's what Pastor. That was back when Pastor Tuck used to plait hair on the front porch. Pastor Tuck had a.
Hey, watch him out.
He
watch him out.
He had a business. He used to plait hair. He used to plait thugs. He used to specialize in plaiting. He used to plait thugs hair on the front porch.
Not I. You were the hairstylist, not I.
Dude, he's sitting on a stool. Dude, sitting between his legs.
Like my Gregor said, ain't no man got no business between my legs. No sir, but
you see,
not built like
Jaleel,
that.
Could you imagine Pastor Tuck plaiting somebody and hold your head still, player? Hold your head still.
Absolutely not.
Hand me that TCB all out of there. Bring me that TCB grease out.
And an orange.
If I got you by the head, I'm putting you to sleep, player. You better believe that's the only reason I got you in the head.
Oh, Danielle Lake said, "Oh Lord, I feel old. Why can you?" The reason why, Daniel, because you having a flashback. All these things we remember from back in the day. Pastor Stephanie said, "White shoulders. I would dust my grandma's furniture for hours." That doggone white powder. You got a puff of smoke coming out your jacket.
Ashley Bailey said if her dresser nightstand had those little glass cats sitting on top of doilies,
Oh my God.
That's right. That's right.
This is okay. So let's get into the topic. The show topic. Donna,
they're
help
having
us.
a ball with these jokes.
So wait, Corey Coleman said if she keep money and everything else in her bra. Yeah, people would say, I gotta get out my pocketbook.
Hilarious.
Reach in there, pull it out. Oh, wet dollar bill.
Oh, warm $5 bill. Why is this $5 bill warm? It's inappropriate. Where was this bill at?
Let me get home. You want a piece of candy? Let me get the candy out my purse. Hold on. Pull out a mint. Here you go.
Oh, gum
Here
and
you go,
some
baby.
moist wrapping paper. Ma'am, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I don't want that gum. I don't want that gum. No, I don't want that gum.
Take this doggone gum. Take this gum.
No,
I don't
thank
want
you.
it.
No, thank you.
No, ma'am.
Fidgeting in church. Reaching there. Here, eat this.
This gum is sweaty.
Sit still. Just eat it.
Shut your mouth.
That's
Shut your
right.
mouth. You better chew it. You better chew it too.
You eating
Corey
it crying.
said you owe if you still refer to bills as notes.
Oh, wow. Yep. I got to pay these notes.
Pay these notes.
Got to pay my car note.
Oh my God.
House note.
Wow. Well, let me. I'm gonna jump on here because I'm gonna get some of these things down because this list was really crazy. But first of all, why do you want to date older? That's something that you have to think. Why do you want to date older? Is there a reason that you want to date older? So I looked at the statistics.
Okay.
You know I go to the statistics.
I don't want the numbers.
All right, that's right. So in 2022 for South Carolina, the age groups. Now these are the age groups that have the most people in them.
Okay.
So for females, it's 60 to 64.
Okay.
Then 30 to 34.
Okay.
Then 55 to 59.
Okay.
And 65 to 79.
Wow.
So 60 to 64. I'm 64 for a couple more weeks. So I'm in that top age group.
Okay.
So for males, it is 20 to 24 is the number one age group.
Interesting.
30 to 34, and that's two on both. That's number two on both lists. Males 60 to 64 is number three.
Okay.
And 55 to 59 is number four.
Interesting.
So, I think people are going to be playing up and down in those age groups. They're going to be going up and down. You're going to date somebody older because it's there. There's a lot,
Could you read those again, Donna? Because I want to make
sure.
sure we absorb that real good. Okay.
So for females,
the number one age group.
60 to 64.
Wow.
In South Carolina.
South Carolina. Right.
185,220. That's how many females there are
in that age group.
Right.
And if y'all watching this from wherever in the world, we do our show live from Columbia, South Carolina.
That's
Go ahead,
right.
Donna.
And in the male age group, the highest one was 20 to 24. That's 181,277.
Almost the same number.
So 4,000 more or less.
Okay.
So you have a good choice, good amount of people in the 60 to 64 for females, and a good amount of people in the 20 to 24.
Interesting.
In the males.
Interesting.
So number 2 for females is 30 to 34 range, 55 to 59 range, and 65 to 79 range. So that's what we thought. And the males is, like I said, 20 to 24 was number 1. 30 to 34 is number 2.
Okay.
60 to 64 is number 3, and 55 to 59 is number 4.
That's why you got so many cougars out here, because it's a lot of you.
Sorry, excuse me. That was a hairball. Okay. All right. But
So Donnie,
there's a lot of numbers to play in. Now I'm not going to the 20 to 24. I'm not doing that. Not even the 30 to 34.
But you on this list here, you got some of the reasons why. You said this didn't so much make sense to you. You talk about the reasons for your window. Everybody, I guess, should have a dating window, or because you should be dating. I believe is for marriage. Okay,
Right.
so you're dating someone because you considering getting married. At least you should be. You shouldn't be dating to be playing. Shouldn't just be dating out here just whatever. But if you're dating for marriage and with the thought of getting married, right? So then you said some of the range, the window, age windows didn't make sense to you. Why'd you say that?
I'm saying that, the dating age rule didn't make sense to me. There's a dating age rule, and I'm going to tell you what these formulas are, and you put them in and you see if they make, put your numbers in and see if they make any sense to you.
Put your numbers
they make
in.
no sense to me.
Put your numbers in.
Okay, so to find the minimum age, the minimum age that you should date. This is so stupid. Half your age. Okay, everybody got half your age?
Okay.
Plus 7.
The minimum age, half your age
Half your
plus
age
7.
plus 7.
Okay. All right. So that means
That's your minimum
that's your
age
minimum.
that you should date.
30. So that means I'm 52. That means 33 would
33 that's your minimum age.
Wow.
That's not so bad. Okay.
What?
The maximum age. Wait a minute. Now this is the one that's really, really stupid.
Okay.
The maximum age is your age minus 7 times 2.
What? Your age?
Your age minus 7
Will be
times
45.
2.
Okay. So if you're 45,
That's
that means you're
maximum
90.
age that you should date.
So that'd be 90.
90. Yeah.
So you should date between 33 and 90 is what they saying.
I'm like, okay, your age minus 7.
I think somebody messed
That's-
that formula up. So somebody forgot to carry the 1.
Yeah.
They forgot something.
Yeah. That's when you just posting stuff
That's
on,
your
on
maximum.
Google.
What did Elijah Muhammad say? 7 times 7.
So that's the dating age rule.
That is the point. That's the point where he always lose me in that movie just because the way he talks. 7 times 7. I mean, go.
One of the
The
best
whole movie lose me right there.
portrayals. I told you not to talk about these people. Let me stop.
7 times 7. I be gone right there.
So that'll make the formula on that is fraught with issues.
Yes.
I mean, it's problematic at best. Okay.
No, I'm not dating down in the 30s. I don't, I'm not going to do that.
I guarantee I guarantee you that a lot of men would date that much younger.
Right.
A lot of men
I
would.
agree. They
Yeah.
would.
A lot of men would date a lot younger than that, but yeah. 30, a guy dating someone in their 30s and you're in your 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to
First of all,
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pastor Tom.
It is.
no, I mean this whole subject for me is just way out there because I mean too much of R. Kellyism out here in this world.
No, that's not you.
Yes,
No,
yes,
if you're an
yes,
adult,
yes.
that's not.
It's still too much R. Kellyism out here in this world because at some point I'm looking at it from this perspective. I can't date somebody who was in elementary school when I was in high school. I'm trying to. That's it.
But they're not in elementary, and they're not in high school no more. What is that?
It don't matter. If I'm talking to you and I was driving and you was playing with blocks, something wrong with that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
yes,
not.
it is.
No.
Yes, it
As
is.
you get older, though, that does shrink a little bit.
No, because if it was wrong then, it's wrong now.
Okay,
Yes.
Pastor Tuck.
Yes. My window is if we not in high school together, that's it. I'm sorry.
But that was one of the things they said about men. That was one of the things they did say about men.
Well, look,
they wanted.
It's not about men because a whole lot of men don't care. But see, for me, that's how I look at it. I'm like,
right. I'm saying
if we not.
Hold on, I want to hear both of y'all say.
4 year span of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's limited. But what were you saying, Donna? You said what were you saying about men?
That was one for men and women. They both want to date people or marry people they prefer around their own age.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But if
it ain't there,
if you date somebody, if you're 40
mm-hmm.
and you're dating someone 55.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad at all.
Not bad.
My question is always just like this. If you were a senior in high school, 18 years old, would you date somebody in 6th grade?
Of course you wouldn't. Of course you would.
Exactly.
But when I got older, I would because it doesn't matter.
If you were a senior in college, would you date a freshman in high school?
No,
you wouldn't.
Okay. A freshman. A freshman. Yeah, no.
So my point is, at no point in my life is my window going to shift.
Okay, so
but that's only 10 years. 24, senior in college, and high school freshman, 14. That's only a 10-year difference.
But that time does not shift. It does not shift. That window of time does not shift.
Pastor Stephanie, come in the room and get your husband. What are you doing? Get your husband.
I would date somebody who's 10 years older.
My wife is 6 months older than me.
Pastor Stephanie, if Pastor Stephanie, so if you were 42 when you met Pastor Stephanie and she was 32, clearly if you were 17 and she was what's 10 years younger than 17? What is that? 10? Of course you wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest range I have ever in my life, I've been a freshman in high school dating a senior in high school. Mm-hmm. And in college, I was a freshman in college dating a senior in college.
Okay.
That's as far as I'm going.
Okay.
That's as far as I'm going.
It's nothing.
Well, I'm going up and down. 10 up, 10 down.
I agree with that. I don't think that's a bad range right there.
That's not bad.
Jaleel,
especially at my age now, I can go 10 up, 10 down. That's easy.
With no problem. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's a problem. Jaleel actually dated an older woman.
She was only like a few years older than me, like 2 or 3 years older than me. I'm fine with that.
Jaleel.
I'm fine with that.
Thank you, Jaleel.
I'm not a big fan of the 10 years up or down thing.
Wait till you get my age.
Like, I actually don't mind older women.
That.
I do not mind older women, but I don't want an older woman to deal with a 28-year-old like me. I don't want a 40-year-old to deal with me. I don't. Just personally, I don't. And 10 years down is a no.
You
absolutely no.
You're not willing to date a woman who's 38.
No, I am. I just don't want her to have to deal with me. It's not about me not liking, because I like older women. Believe me. The problem is I don't want an older woman. I don't want an older woman to have to deal with somebody who may be the age of her son. That would be weird for me.
You wouldn't be the age of her son because she's only 10 years older than you.
That's right.
Okay, fair enough. But still, you know. I don't want these grown unless maybe after I've gotten some things established in my life, I might revisit it.
Big
But
Daddy,
for right now,
what if she ain't got kids, Big Daddy?
Corey Coleman said you might have to fight her son.
What if she ain't got kids?
Anybody scared of you, Craig? Anybody scared of you?
Hey man, your mama chose me. I ain't picked this. Come here. He just hear a bunch of tussling.
It's me and your mama business. Get out, you me and your mama business.
Sit down.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're talking about this, but these are some of the things to consider. And on that list is your morals, both your morals,
correct,
belief systems.
Yeah.
I don't have my glasses on, y'all, so values. Make sure they have eyes so they can see.
Yeah.
And goals of both people being in sync.
Okay.
Those are some of the things. Power imbalance. That power imbalance. You don't want to be parenting your partner because that leads to a power struggle later on.
Yeah.
Number 3 was be careful not to objectify your partner simply because of the age. Like, so you have this 68-year-old man and he's dating a 25-year-old woman. That's just to be on his arm to look good,
Not necessarily.
But that's what they're saying. Don't do that. Don't objectify your person. It's important that you like the person for themselves, not just the idea of that person. I'm dating a 28-year-old and she hot,
Yeah.
Exes and children.
Yeah.
Another thing, dating someone close to your child's age could make your child feel uncomfortable and be frowned upon by your ex. So that can cause a lot of issues.
Okay, this is good.
Let me ask a question in here.
And then one more, the social stigma of it. The social stigma of you have to endure comments from outside and inside sources, like from the PTA, well-meaning family members, strangers, society.
Oh man, your mama fine. Hey, my mama. God, that's my wife.
Right.
Well,
Go ahead, Pastor
Mom's
Tuck.
still
You had
fine.
your thing.
This is my question because I was talking about 10 years ain't bad.
Not bad at all.
What is the max range in either one of y'all's opinion?
In my opinion,
Yeah, in either one of y'all's opinion, what's your max? What's the max range?
Mine is 10. Maybe I could push 11. But 10. I have dated somebody that was 13 years. My junior.
Your junior, okay. I think it's relative to who the
And
person
I'm not even
is.
saying just you. I'm just saying what do you say is acceptable?
Listen, here's what's acceptable to me: that you marrying somebody that's the opposite sex, and somebody that is you a believer, that's somebody that's saved.
No,
Okay,
I'm just saying.
hold
in your
on. Let
opinion.
me get my point. And
Numbers.
if they're older than you, and if those factors are in place, and they're a good person, and they 18 years old or 20 years older than you, I'm like, hey, rock on. Now 20 years older, I would say 15 to 20 years older makes sense because the reason why I say that is because there's significant changes that happens in life once you get to a certain age. You know what I'm saying? You have to manage it and you have to consider that. I mean, there's several factors. There's retirement, there's shifts in your body, all of that, right?
Yep.
And then, but I would say younger. I would even extend that a little bit further. If you got somebody that's a mature 35-year-old and you are 60, hey, that means he or she is literally 25 years younger than you. I'm like, hey, I mean, I wouldn't do it, but if that's what you do, that's what you do.
Up to you.
That's up to you. If it works for y'all, but that person and you would have to take that fully into consideration because that's a significant age gap. That's not just an age gap. That's a generation gap.
And the reason why I say that is because of this, and this is why when you keep saying, it's different from when I say about, I'm in high school, this person in elementary school, and that's how I always see that. When people say, "Oh, but no, that's different. You're adults now," it's not that different because think about this: if you had a child at 15, right?
Correct.
And you say 15 years ain't no big deal because I'm 15 and they in kindergarten. I'm like, that's why I look at it that way. You say it ain't that big deal, but what if I had a kid at 15 and now one of my dudes in high school want to date my daughter?
Yeah, but that's not the same thing, Pastor.
No, it's not the same thing.
No.
Because it is the same thing. Because when I'm 30 or when I'm 50 and my daughter is 35.
Yeah. Oh, 15.
Yeah.
But my boy is 50 and want to date my 35-year-old daughter. That doesn't change for me.
Yo, boy,
that's for you though.
Yeah,
that might not be for them.
Yeah, I think you're being too literal. You're being too literal with the comparison.
I'm being absolute because that's still, I still see my daughter as my daughter at 35 years old, and that's why I see somebody else's daughter that way.
Yeah, that's not.
It doesn't change for me.
That don't matter.
Yeah,
that's not the same. Yeah, I mean, I
it
get
is the same.
I get it.
You're saying.
That's why I say that because that's exactly why I say that.
Okay,
because
can I respond?
Go ahead.
Okay, so if a person is 20, all right, and they're looking at somebody who is 10, you are a pedophile.
Right.
That's inappropriate.
I understand.
Let me make my point. You sir should get some shackles and spend a little bit of time or a few years in the state of South Carolina or Georgia or whatever state you live in, correctional facility. If that person is now 20 and you're 30, ain't nothing wrong with that. If that person
I'm not saying it from that perspective. I'm not talking about from the pedophilia standpoint. I'm talking about from the standpoint.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
So you wouldn't have a problem with somebody your age dating one of your daughters?
Oh yeah, I already talked with them about this.
Okay, so that's my point. Yeah, but so if that's the case,
no, it's not a but that's a preference. That's not a legal or
let me finish.
I'm saying I don't want them to do
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
If I would have a problem with somebody my age dating one of my daughters, then I think it's a problem for me to want to date somebody else's daughters.
Okay.
So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's again, that's a preference. That's not.
But that's why I'm saying it.
Can I finish now? That's a preference. That's not a standard. That's not a line not to be crossed for cultural relevance or legal relevance or social relevance or.
I never said it was.
Never said it was because the reason why there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there who dating people that's significant older or younger than you. And then here's the thing.
I know that.
Here's the thing. Because I've had this conversation with my daughter because I recognize something that today, particularly if you're a woman who's been brought up a certain way and you've seen a lot of things, there's a chance your daughter might date somebody that's somewhat older, just because maybe the level of maturity.
That's right.
So I mean, I'm believing God for my daughter to both of them to find men to be found by men who are in their age range, right? But I've had a conversation with them like, Dad, what would be too old for that? And I told him, I said, if Joker my age, I got a problem with that. Now I'm saying I got a problem with that based on my personal preference, but not based on if I see a couple and he's 56 and she's 22. Hey, if it's working for y'all, if it's working, rock out, ma'am or sir. That's y'all business. I'm saying, but for me, but it's not. I don't even look at him as a dirty old man. I look at him like, yeah, I say, yeah, because he might be an immature 56-year-old.
That's so true.
Yeah. And I recognize all of that. But what I'm saying, I never said that was illegal. I never said that was immoral. I'm saying that's my reasoning for my line. That's the reason why I said mine is what it is, because that's the way I look at it. And even this thing about the daughters, when you say raise a certain way and saying in a society the way we're in, I don't believe that they're going to have to compromise their standards, because I don't believe we serve a God like that.
Exactly. I believe
we serve a God that everybody keeps talking about these numbers, even the stats that Donna put up, talking about the disparity in the age ranges.
Right.
Donna don't need but one.
That's right. I don't care which one.
So I don't care how many of them out there. God, if it's 7 point some odd billion people in the world. God don't. She ain't trying to date that many.
Right.
All she needs is one.
Right.
And so we got to learn to be patient enough to wait for God to send us that one. I think a lot of times what happens is we compromise our standards because we're impatient. So we say, well, I'll take this, I'll take that. And I'm not saying that God didn't say for you that this person who may be older than you is yours.
Right. That's my point.
I'm not saying that.
Or
but
younger.
One thing you said at the top, you said, follow your heart. But that's not even biblical, because the Bible tells us that your heart is deceiving.
I know. Did I say
deceptive?
No, did I say follow your heart?
Yeah, you did. You said exactly that. But the scripture says the heart is deceptive above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? And so we got to be careful about that mindset of I'm going to follow my heart.
But what I said was
following what the Lord tells you.
But what I said was, I said follow God, lean upon wisdom. And your heart is a part of that too, because your heart needs to be knitted to that person, to that one that God has found for you and established. I know I said that's a three. Your heart, follow God, and lean on wisdom, because all those are factors. Now this would be a good person for you, and God can say that person for you. But if you don't love that person or you don't value that person, y'all ain't gonna work anyway. I don't care what age you are. But
you're absolutely right.
But my point, what I'm saying is, the reason why I said when you make a statement like that, I think you have to bring into context, because what if somebody knows for sure that God told them that their person who's for them is 14 years older than them? God has identified that person, so I don't want them to feel like, oh well, I can pass Tuck said or Donna said that I don't want them to think that's creepy, because you're not 28.
No,
dating a 14-year-old. You're 52.
I'm just saying I said it from the start. I said that's
38
the reason why that's the way I look at it. And that's the reason why I said that.
Because you're judging from a daughter's
different.
Yeah, you're judging from your daughter's perspective.
That's different. And I'm explaining to you that's the reason why I look at it that way, because I'm not going to say it's different for me because this is who I want to date.
Yeah.
And then I would look at it and then say it's different for somebody else when they come to date my daughter.
Yeah. Yeah. Papa Earl said
that's why when I go to homecoming and I sitting out there with my frat brothers or people who are older and they sitting around looking at these girls on campus, I'm like, dude, what is wrong with y'all? That's somebody's daughter.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. Do you see what I'm saying? Sure. So, but you see guys who think that that's okay, and I'm like, that's not cool. But we old men now.
And I fully agree with that sentiment. If you're a single man and you are in your 30s or 40s or 50s or 60s, whatever, if you see somebody who's significantly younger than you, I don't see that as a bad thing, because that may be the man that woman need. She may need somebody for whatever those factors are, whatever that combination is. There's a formula, I believe, that God has for the person that loves us, or the person that He wants us to be with, who desires for us to be with. Now, there's a formula for that, and there could be several reasons and factors for that formula. So I definitely wouldn't want to in any way disparage anybody's relationship because they are considerably younger or older than each other. I think if it works for y'all, and if y'all in a godly, solid relationship, rock on. It's like everybody was coming at what's the guy, Omarion. Okay. I mean, I can see the issue. I significantly, I can see that he is significantly older than her, and I can see the issue with that. He's like 41, and I think his wife is when he met her, she was like 18 or 19. You know, whatever. That is to me, that is way too old to be dating a teenager. But here's the whole thing. I recognize this. He's a 7-day Adventist. There's some cultural differences there. Okay, it was kind of one of those marriages. It was a bit of betrothing, I think, what it was. Whereas betrothing is more when you raised up and you kind of make familial decisions to get married. It's not just age, but it's more or less two young people are raised together. So that's not probably necessarily betrothing, I think, if I'm using that word properly. But I think it is more of the culture, the environment.
Somebody's family chose somebody for somebody else.
Right, exactly. Right. And I don't necessarily know that was based on age or whatever.
So you mean Marcus Houston, not Omarion?
I was going to say Omarion.
Oh, Marcus Houston?
Marcus Houston.
Who's it? Wait a minute. Marcus Houston. Yeah, Marcus Houston. That's his brother. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Marcus Houston. Yeah, so his wife is significantly younger than him. I'm like, hey, they married? They got kids. Hey. She like 20, 21 now. He's 41, whatever he is. I'm like, hey, my thing is
they making it work. That's it.
And
things to do when you want to start dating or when you are dating somebody. There's so many things to consider, but I think the number one thing it's 4 things is you consider God's will. That's the number one thing. Yeah. You have to consider the maturity level of both parties, life stage. Where are you both at in your lives? And then can you make that mesh?
Yeah.
And then the marital effect, which, we've been talking about that at this, this whole segment. Mm-hmm. The marital effect. How is it going to affect your marriage? Can you make it work?
Yeah.
Do you want kids? Is there, when you go on family vacations, where are you going to go? You're going to, at night, when you stay home at night, if he's an at-home person or she's an at-home person and you want to go to the club, you got to take a lot of things into consideration when you're dating outside of your age.
Is your house handicap accessible?
There you go. They have the slide out drawers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one thing that we haven't talked about too, and when you're dating, say there's a considerable age gap. Is that, and it's going to sound funny, but it's true. Are the insurance benefits paid up, and all that? All that. What are their needs, or what do they want to do? When if one of them becomes incapacitated, especially older. You don't think about it so much younger, but that could happen too. But as you grow old gracefully. What do you want to do? Do you want to go to a home? Do you want to be at home? Are we bringing people in to take care of you? What does that look like? And especially if it's a considerable age difference for the younger person. How are they going to take care of this older person?
Yeah, that's a great point. Again, all this stuff.
Think about.
This stuff, in particular on the Love and Laughter tour, stuff that I dealt with in a comical way. But real talk is true. You have to consider the gap. While I disagree with the fact that with Pastor Tucker's point on that the hard line on it. If you do marry someone significantly older than you, you do have to consider this. If you're a person who is 37 and you marry someone who is 67 or someone who is 57, you got to think about they're at a different stage in life, and you have to consider, okay, if something happens to this person, male or female, am I willing to spend the bulk of my 30s and 40s caring for this person, possibly 50s, caring for this person, because that's what you're supposed to do as a husband or wife. Right. You're supposed to care for them in whatever state they are. If this person is, you got to think about if you think somebody younger than you. Okay, I say it jokingly, but it's real. You got to ask yourself: is this woman gonna put you in a nursing home?
That's right.
Is she going?
Most people not even equipped. They're not even mentally equipped
to handle it.
Most people today are not mentally equipped for marriage. Period.
And talking about marriage come with a lot.
Exact same age.
Yes,
are not equipped for a tragedy to come up.
They not equipped for a bad car accident. They not equipped for you a cancer a battle or health or heart disease, some other debilitating chronic ailment
condition.
They not they can't handle it. They can't handle it. The jokers will leave you behind. People. I've heard more and more stories about people leaving folks because they got sick, not because they were rude or violent, or not because they cheated. They left. People are leaving people because they got cancer. People are leaving people
because it was inconvenient for them.
And people are literally saying this. I didn't get married for this. What?
Right.
And that's because they don't understand what marriage is.
Right.
So when you marry someone, if you take in those age ranges have to be considered. Like and guess what? If you haven't had these conversations, you need to have these conversations. You need to say, hey, look, I know you younger than me, but you got to understand something. I ain't trying to go in a nursing home. Okay, so if something happened, this is what needs to happen. This is and let me tell you something. You need to have that written somewhere. You need to have that clearly articulated, not just for will, because the will is after you leave here. But your long-term care needs to be considered. Particularly, we talk about power of attorney. Particularly, and you need to make sure that other people know that. Hey, look here. If something happened to me, I want physical therapy.
Right.
I ain't trying to go in no doggone nursing home.
You better write it down.
And even then, when you put it all in there, how your care is taken care of, it's still gonna come down to whether or not the person has the right mindset.
Correct.
Because you could put all that in there and say, I don't want to go in no nursing home. They can keep you in the house and treat you like Uncle Pete.
Yeah.
I mean, if they don't have the right heart. So that's why I said, once again, all of this stuff comes down to proper premarital counseling, to make sure that you in the right relationship. And once it all goes back to, did God tell you to do this, or did you do this because this is what you wanted?
Your daughter the same age your wife. I know you ain't got my daddy laying that doggone room back there. My daddy ain't been rolled over in days. Sharika, I'm gonna kill you. I can't believe you got my daddy back there. Your daddy take me with you.
You ain't going with her. I'm married to you.
Take me with you. Go get I got an extra checkbook in the closet.
It's a blue coat all the way in the back. It's old. In that coat, it's an extra checkbook and an account and some routing numbers. Get that and take me with you. We can go buy a van. We can get a hospital bed
you ain't
right now.
going nowhere with that checkbook. That's mine. We married now. That's my
I'm gonna call my brother. My brother gonna come over here and we gonna beat the brakes off you. We gonna take our daddy home.
Come on up here if you want to.
I don't want to make light of nobody's situation. I feel like we in deep waters. Oh my God, we in deep waters right now. But it's real. But hey, as much as we having fun, as much as we being real about it, this is a real conversation you need to have.
Yep.
This stuff you need to consider when you are considering or have entered into a relationship with someone who is significantly older or significantly younger than you. All right, I want to get back to Donna's list when we come back. When we come back, we'll get back to Donna's list, which is dope. But while we heading to break, check this out. Looking for promotional products and apparel? Look no further than P&B Promotionals. Place your brand and logo on just about anything with P&B Promotionals. Over 800,000 products. Hats, mugs, backpacks, bottles, cups, drinking glasses, lip balm, chewing gum, candy, and of course, t-shirts. P&B Promotionals is a nationally certified advertising institution. Log on to pbpromotionals.com and start your order now. pbpromotionals.com. Imprinting the best for less. P&B Promotionals. All right, family, when we come back, we're going to continue this conversation and get deeper into Donna's list. This is the Akintunde Show, family. Share the room, spread the word, send a text out, send a bird out. Mail a letter and let them all know that the Ox Show is on right now.
Hello, my name is Dr. Damon Daniels with Pathways to Wellness, a division of Wellspring Family Medicine. We're excited to be partnering with the Healthy Laughter comedy series. Our vision at Wellspring Family Medicine is to bring you the most up-to-date, cutting-edge medical tests to help you optimize your health. For instance, we have a pain-free, simple tool that takes 20 minutes to help you understand your heart disease risk. In addition, we'll be offering online courses to help you manage your diabetes, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol better. So connect with us on Facebook at Wellspring Family Medicine to take advantage of all the offerings we'll have to help you live a healthier, happier life.
It's the Akintunde Show.
Say what?
Say what? You heard what I said.
That's right, y'all.
The Akintunde Show.
Spell it.
A-K-I-N Tunde.
Oh, yeah.
All right, ladies. If you're on a dating app and a man reaches out to you and his name is Harry, if anything with E or either Y or IE on the end of Freddie, Harry, Charlie,
Jody,
he old, y'all. He old.
Y'all wrong. So you calling Corey old now?
Corey's a younger man's age. He probably, if a dude named Corey, he probably at least 35. And you ain't a whole bunch of when last time you seen a young Corey? When last time you seen a little boy named Corey? Do you know any of your friends in high school named Corey?
I personally don't know a Corey. I know a Corey I watched on TV, but that was it.
Exactly.
That was it.
Corey is an aging name. Some names are aging. Yeah. If you meet a woman named Keisha, she probably between the ages of 30 and 55, maybe 60. You probably
say Aki.
Yeah.
about Akintunde. How old is he? How old is that? Did you know any kids named Akintunde when you were growing up?
I did not. I met two people named Akintunde. I met a lady online whose name is Akintunde. She's a woman. Her name is Akintunde.
Oh, wow.
She's Nigerian. I met several Nigerian people named Akintunde.
Yeah, the guy that tried to do the Nigerian scam on me was named Akintunde.
I don't believe that.
Try to get me to send him $1,000 and then tell me he was gonna send me back 10,000.
I don't believe it.
I did for my $10,000.
I did meet a lady who named her son after me. I did.
Wow.
I met a lady who named her son after me. Yeah, I think she was in South Carolina. And so,
yeah, her name was Janissa, right?
I met a lady from some South Carolina who knew me from the radio, and she said she named her son after me. She did. I like, really? I said, well, praise God. Yeah.
Her name was Janissa, right?
Why did she do that?
I don't know. She said she was like the name.
Maybe because he was the father. I mean,
Nah, we're not gonna speak that over. I do think. Look at that.
You met him, Jaleel.
Big Daddy.
He slept in the same room with you for a while, Jaleel. Don't you remember?
Nah, listen. I ain't got no stepbrothers out here in these streets. I'm good with
Your
that.
real brother, stop talking about Quan like that.
Stop it, you funny.
Pat took 2 of his petty pills a day. He was Would you like to have a comeback at all times? Take new Petty Pastor tablets.
Not only do they make you petty, but just to be even pettier, the pills are made extremely big so that they're hard to swallow. So that you gotta really want it if you take these pills.
They're hard to swallow, just like your words.
Just like your words.
Petty Pastor.
The Petty Pastor pill.
You'd have been a Revco near you.
By minute.
While you're buying your white diamond.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. We're going to try to.
Y'all are crazy.
Oh, we're going to try to get to the. If he used Murray's grease, he probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Dax. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it's okay. Donna, go back your list.
Okay, so I'm just going to go on with things to do when you're dating an older person. I had two things I had to do.
Thing to consider.
Okay, so leave your baggage behind. These are things to do. Leave your baggage behind. Don't bring that into your new relationships. And now these can actually go in any relationship. Leave your baggage behind.
Yeah.
Is that the hard luggage with the
yes,
with the clips?
that's the hard luggage with the locks on it that you got to turn. You know, the little turn locks like you used to have in high school, the kid. But so now this was good. It's still sexy, so don't rush it.
Okay.
Don't rush it. Mm-hmm. It's still sexy. All right.
Okay. They can't move that fast, no how.
Hey, so right? You can just watch it. It might not walk away that fast, but it'll walk away. You just gotta just put your glasses on and watch.
Hilarious. Okay. That's loaded right there.
Have honesty from the onset. You got to be honest and open and have good communication because that is the one thing that's one of the things that's going to keep it together. Mm-hmm. You have to have open and honest communication about how you feel and where you think that the relationship is going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be patient.
They do not know how to check your DMs, so just go ahead and be honest.
Exactly. Just be patient with them. Be patient with us.
If you got a Hotmail email address, keith@hotmail.com.
Okay. Be open to new experiences. Okay. So be open to new experiences because each one of you is going to show the other something new.
Yeah, up and down.
So,
that's good.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the first time you see them dentures come out, that's a next time.
Oh, Lord. Just don't run. They're going to come out. Don't run now.
Ooh,
don't run.
Jesus. Ooh.
Don't run.
Ooh.
I had that experience with a young person. Ooh.
He had dentures?
He had dentures, yes.
Interesting.
It really was. When he was trying to eat the steak and he pulled them out at the table.
Did he?
Yes.
Really?
Put him in a napkin. Yeah.
Joker, you should have known not to order no steak. You should have ordered some steak.
Dude, you order soup, bro.
Yeah. You don't do it on a date.
And that was kind
You
of
trying
like
to
one of
play
our
cool, bro.
like our first
You
dates.
go get you a steak on the way to the house.
He did it on a first date, Donna?
It was like a date that we went out because we had been, we'd go and we might go take a walk or, just spend time together. But we went out in public and, let's get a steak. Okay, good steak.
Okay.
Put them in a napkin, put them on the table. I was
Check, please.
What?
Because you know what? You should have did that when we was at the house or someplace. Let me know. Don't just spring something like that on me.
So here's my thought. Because my thought, maybe he thought.
How did you respond,
like, let me go ahead and
like
go
this,
ahead
Pastor Tuck.
But maybe he felt like, you know what, we done been out a few times. I need to go ahead and let her know this. Let me go ahead and sprain these teeth on
Let
her.
me know at the house. Or he could have let me know in the car ride on over there. But not sitting at the table when the steak come out and then you take your teeth out and put you in your he's in his 40s. But
he was in his 40s.
Corey said, was that on the damn date, Donna?
He took one of your petty pills. Daily I show. But that's now I think anybody would have been traumatized by that.
Let me clarify the damn date comments.
Cause
so I need somebody who wasn't here on that show.
Because they
didn't
gonna
understand.
think you
Donna said that she went on a date. And he took her for a walk across the dam. It was a dam date, not DAMN. It was DAM.
The Lake Murray Dam.
The Lake
date.
Murray Dam.
Yes.
And they went on a
Oh,
date.
ain't nobody taking you on a damn date, Donna.
Stop it! Stop it! We rolling the show out to these radio stations. They gonna be like, what did he say?
What is he talking about?
Why did they say? Did they just curse?
No.
Thanks, Corey.
The Lake Murray Dam in Irmo, South Carolina. I went on a date there at the dam.
At the dam.
So ain't nobody going on no damn date, Donna.
That's Stephanie. Please get it. Please.
Oh wow. I'm getting back to my list.
Go into the list.
No one person is perfect.
Yeah.
So, stop looking for perfection and look for something where you are compatible. Stop looking for perfection.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know what? Enjoy the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the ride. Enjoy yourself. There's fewer games at the top, and I'm talking about the higher, the age bracket. We don't have that much time to play games.
Ideally.
Yes.
They're a bunch of old fools too now.
There's a bunch of old fools.
That is true.
I've been meeting some of them too. I'm like, you too old to be that stupid.
That is true.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say enjoy the ride.
I could curl your hair with some of the shenanigans we done heard about here lately, just this past year.
Look,
of grown people.
Grown folks.
Yeah.
The last one on this is be comfortable and confident and figure out what it is that you want. Figure it out. And if this is not something that you can deal with, or there's something that, or even God tells you don't do that. Don't go that way. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But be comfortable and confident in knowing who you are.
And if God tells you to, if He tells you to do it.
Do it.
Don't let your friends or family members or coworkers in any way prevent you from making a godly decision.
Right.
Like your husband or your wife may be significantly older or younger.
That's right.
And that's okay.
So, and how to manage
whatever God says.
That's right. How to manage your relationships was to set boundaries with judgmental people. Okay, set boundaries with them. Communicate open and honest conversations with your partners. We talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Consider your responses when people come up to you and give you those side eyes and crass comments from their mouth. consider what you and your significant other would say.
Yeah.
Or you may not say anything. You might just walk away, but have a comeback. Say something.
Particularly if you're a man, if you're a man and you're dating a woman who's older or younger, but particularly probably if you're dating a woman who's older, because the reason why I say it's if a woman is younger than you and you're dating her, it's the comment probably if it's disrespectful or if it's off or in any way the tone or if it's probably not meant to hurt her, it's probably meant to come at you. So it's probably not going to offend her to that level, and maybe she might be offended for you, but if you're dating someone who is older than you, if you're a man and your wife is 15, 20 years older than you, if somebody may say something that you need to protect your wife from, and you might need to do a in the moment correction. Hey, bruh. Hey, ma'am. Hey, family. Whatever. That's disrespectful. It's my wife, right? It's my queen, right? You're not gonna disrespect her like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or if it's something you need to say in a softer way, hey, you need to consider her feelings before you make all type of statements. So somebody play. Oh no, I was playing. No. To be clear, this is my wife. That what you said was disrespectful and hurtful to her. That needs to be clear. Shut that down. Because you're not careful. You're gonna get in the car, and Alice gonna be like, I'm tired. I'm tired of your uncle and your cousins. So this is the third time they said something about the fact of me being older than you. I don't appreciate this. We're not gonna have this in my life. I'm telling you right now. Next time your mama say something, I know your mama is younger than me. I know she's younger than me. But your mama not gonna disrespect me. I'm gonna tell you right now, Darius. Your mama is not gonna disrespect me no more. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Next time she says, I'm gonna drag her behind. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Alice don't play that.
Be the last fried chicken you get around here.
Right here making you chicken this skillet and cooking you stuff in this saucepan, and you right here letting your mama disrespect me. Your mama ain't never cooked no chicken in no skillet. Never.
Put my good powder in my bosom for you.
And run upstairs and bring that tussie back downstairs with me to Terriers.
And don't you dry your hands on my towels. Dry your hands on my towels.
And do not drive. You better not drive my car.
That's funny. Now, these last two things I want to say, because I want to get these in.
Please.
Find a support network. That of maybe like-minded people that you can get support from. And the last one for that one is seek counseling, because there are going to be some challenges that you're going to face that maybe like other couples may not face. There's going to be some challenges, so it is in your best interest to seek counseling to help you work through those issues.
Finding support system sounds so rough. It's so like down. It's like person on drugs or something like that. It's like get you. Y'all gotta go to meetings. Hey, my wife is 66, and
I need help.
I'm 38.
I need help.
I'm Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Hey.
Welcome to Jerry Chasers. Welcome to Jerry Chasers.
Jerry Chasers.
Wait. What's a Jerry Chaser?
Geriatric chasers.
Oh, geriatric. Oh, that's crazy. That's disrespectful. Disrespectful.
I need y'all to stop talking about my young men like
Ooh, Jesus. Ooh. We're going to take one more break. We're gonna have time for nothing else in the show. Let me read some of y'all comments. Ashley Bailey said, do not date older women if you cannot afford their Avon or small bras. Ashley, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Do not date older women if you do not believe in bedtimes or nightlights.
Time to go to bed, Jatarius. Cut that light off.
Turn that night light on.
Turn on that light in the hallway. Turn off that TV. Turn off everything.
Don't you leave that TV on. I don't care. You ain't sleep no rain around here. You don't burn up no electricity around here.
Pitch black in the house. Put that one lamp in the hallway.
She got one night light in the whole house.
One night light in the whole house. It's like a good golden brown, and it's small. It's small, and it's far away. So if you're afraid of the dark, you got to walk a long distance in the pitch black.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Go get one more break in. Hey, family, we cutting up. This is Akintunde Show.
Greetings. I am Darryl Presley, owner and operator of Presley Cares Mortuary Services of West Columbia, South Carolina. Our mission here at Presley's is to provide excellent, quality, superior funeral service to all, regardless of economic status, religion, or race, with our society being embedded with a diverse class of people. Our staff here at Presley's pledges to offer only one class of service, and that is superior. So rendering professional services to the families that call upon us is not an option, it's mandatory. Presley Cares Mortuary Services, where we are caring for you and your loved one.
Get in front of the prophet.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, want a better way to make your money grow that's potentially better than a 401k or CD? Consider the Gold Standard Group, banking on the blockchain. Learn more about blockchain banking by reaching out to Legacy Wealth Builder, billionaire Keisha Walker. With so many banks failing and changes in the marketplace, now is the time to get more information. Text CONTROL to 803-312-2873. Again, text CONTROL to 803-312-2873. Keisha Walker and the Gold Standard Group. And make sure you tell her that you heard about it on the Akintunde Show. Y'all, we got to get up out of here. We are totally out of time. I got to hop on with Pastor Lenny. I got a meeting. So we got no extra cut up time today. But I just want to say this right now. I need y'all to, any issues y'all have about anything we said today, please send your emails to ltucker@aol.com. Pastor Tucker's
Black Planet. Just post them on my Black Planet.
Kimberly Morgan said something earlier, and I didn't want to miss it while we were cutting up, but she did say something that was key. I thought it was very insightful. I thought it was very introspective. She said, I don't know. Let me go back to it. She said, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I can take care of someone the way my dad took care of my mom throughout her life and final days. Mm-hmm. And I'll say you Kimberly, it's in you. You can do it. It's because if the call of God is for you to marry this person and something happens to them, you can do it. And love will pull stuff out of you that you never knew was in you.
That's right.
It'll pull it out of you in the moment that you need it. And that's what that I want. But it's good to ask that question. Is you pray that strength, and prayerfully you won't have to do that. Mm-hmm. Prayerfully you but life is life, and things happen, and people transition in different ways, and people go through tough seasons, tough periods, of time. So you can do it. But I appreciate your sentiment on that point. Again, I didn't want to mention it in the midst of us cutting up, because that's she just lost her mom last year.
And that's the reason why we say this. You got to hear God on this. So many people are getting into relationships, getting married based off emotions, based off feelings, based off lust, based off their own personal desires. But at the end of the day, it comes down to teaching the series right now, tuning into that higher frequency. Mm-hmm. You got to be able to hear God's voice when what he's telling you to do, because even in the Bible, he told one of the prophets to marry a prostitute.
That's right.
So you marry who God tells you to marry, but you have to understand what marriage is and how God tells you what marriage is, because how God tells you to operate in marriage is going to dictate what life looks like for you.
Right. Yeah.
Because God only knows the seasons that are going to come. And if you marry somebody God didn't tell you to marry, those seasons are going to be a lot tougher.
And I know we were out of time, but to that point right there, real quick, that's a great point right there, because a lot of times you don't know why God is telling you to marry this person right here. and you're not marrying this person because they're short, because they're too tall, because they're not the right shape, or they're not the right race, or because of age. You don't know why God is directing you to marry this person. Right? You don't know what's coming down the street for you, negative or positive. God does know, and He knows what we need, short term and long term. All those are factors to be considered when you marry someone. That's why prayerful consideration before you date someone or before you marry someone is paramount. Real talk. My Lord.
God knows who's Mr. Right or Miss Right for you.
Yeah.
Because they're the right person for your situation.
Yeah. My God. Y'all, this has been a good show today. Listen, we got to get up out of here. First Sundays is returning December the 3rd. If you want to get your tickets right now to see Shanita Morris, yours truly, and other special comedy guests, go ahead and get your tickets right now by logging on to firstsundayscomedy.com. That's firstsundayscomedy.com. Make sure y'all go and get your tickets, and we're going to have a good time as always. Thank y'all to our First Sundays family that consistently come out and pack the house, have a good time and laugh. We had a great time last month. We're going to have a great time this month. Shout out to my brother Willie Brown, who was in the house last month for First Sunday, and shout out to Alonzo Hamburger Jones, who was in the house last First Sunday. This month it is Shanita Morris and some other special guests. It's our holiday show, so get ready for that. That's firstsundayscomedy.com. Go ahead and get your tickets right now, or give us a call at 1-800-280-0094. That's 1-800-280-0094. Till later today, I'll be posting my full holiday schedule. I'll be for New Year's Eve. I'll be at Living the Word Christian Center in Slidell, Louisiana. Shout out to Pastor Weathersby and Dr. Weathersby for having me back. So glad to be back down at Living the Word. I'll be there for New Year's, and it'll be live, y'all. Get this, y'all. Go to 3 Shots Deal. It'll be live on the My Church channel. That's right. Be live. My New Year's Eve set and Pastor Weathersby's word will be live on the My Church channel. So y'all get ready for that. That's coming up. That's coming up this December 31st, New Year's Eve. We got to get up out of here. So, man, at the end of the day, trust and believe God that you meet the right person for you.
That's right.
And that it all goes well with you and your house. Final thoughts, Donna J. Dating older.
Yep, dating older. I mean, I want to wait for who God has for me, because that's going to be the best way. I might have to pick through and see. That's just me.
There's no buts, Donna.
That's me talking.
There's no buts.
Stop all that picking, Donna.
I know, right?
Pick a lemon.
There's a lot of lemons out there. Lemon trees.
Wait for him to send you a good orange.
Yep, I'm gonna sit on the well and just wait and see what he sends me, because so far I didn't do too well. So I have experience in what I don't want.
There we go. So. And respectfully, that's why you wait, so you don't
have
pick the wrong piece of fruit. You like,
that's right. That's sour. Sour. Overripe.
This apple is nasty. It's rotten.
There you go. Rotten to the core.
The thing about a rotten apple, oftentimes you don't know until you bite it.
Yeah, see,
it look fine from the outside.
Just wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord and you'll always make the right decision.
Pastor Tuck, final thoughts, sir. We out of time.
Hey, like I said, if you listen to God, you can't go wrong. He knew you before you knew you.
Yeah.
And He's preparing the person that He has for you.
Right.
Yeah. There it is. Did you do anything there?
I put it in Clubhouse, but I'm gonna say it here too. You don't want you a moldy fruit either. A moldy.
Tell him, Big Daddy.
Real moldy. Smells funny. Tastes funny. Got a pink and greenish hue to it. It's just not good.
Gotta make sure it hit right.
It might make you throw up. It might give you stomach poisoning. Sometimes the person just ain't healthy for you.
That's right.
You might as well just stay on your own, child. Go ahead and stay on your own, baby. Take your time, baby. Take your time.
All right, straight from Big Daddy.
Y'all heard it.
From Big Daddy.
Y'all heard it.
Hey,
that's it.
Meeting advice straight from Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
We up out here. Today's Akintunde show is brought to you by Tussie. Tussie deodorant, only available at Family Dollar. We'll see y'all Tuesday, y'all. I don't know what we're talking about on Tuesday. I don't know what we're talking about.
Find out.
We figure out.
Just tune in.
It's gonna bless your life.
We love y'all, family. That's Jaleel in the back running everything. Pastor Chuck, Donna J, I'm Ak, and y'all. Until next Tuesday, we gonna see y'all live. This is the Akintunde show. Peace.